I would describe Daniel as my hero, and he's one of the strongest guys I know. And we've been friends for quite a long time, so he's just really influenced my life in a big way because he's always there for me and we're always, hanging out. And I just really want to be here for him during this time, and I just pray for the family and just thank God for the chance to get to know him. He's been a really big influence on my life, so I just thank God for that.
Daniel has been a huge influence in my life and everyone around me. He's driven me to do a lot of things that I don't think I'd ever done before. I think that ever since 5th grade when Mrs. Broas got sick, Daniel's come into who he should be. I think if Mrs. Broas hadn't gotten sick, Daniel right now wouldn't be the man of God he is, and it's a huge testament to how God works in our lives. And so I think that just the Czech trip, being with Daniel for, it's like 4 years now, and just getting to see him change, and just getting to see the way that he's worked in everyone else's life. I think that for us as a class, Mrs. Broas getting sick and Daniel becoming the man of God that he's become has been one of the biggest catalysts for our class changing, and for even me as a person staying a strong Christian through times that I've struggled really bad. And so, Mrs. Broas, you've been a huge part of my life, and Daniel, through Daniel, you've impacted me immensely. Our prayers are with you, and we're always going to be with Daniel, and we love all of you.
Okay, so Daniel Broas, I think, hasn't just had an impact on my life, but he's really brought something to the school. Like, he really brings the Spirit of God when you're around him, and he just makes you want to be a better person when you're around him.
Daniel, I want you to know that you have no idea how awesome your friendship has been to me, and the very moment I came to this school, you just opened your arms to your friendship, and through the Spirit working through you, God's just really shown me how much leadership that I have as a person and how much I'm able to influence others. And just thank you so much for your friendship. Like, you have no idea. It's awesome. God is so good. Just pray for you and your mom. And Mrs. Broas, you're awesome. You just have made Daniel the person who he is today, and he's incredible. You have lots of be thankful for.
Hey, Miss Minnie and Daniel and Mr. Dan, I just wanted to say thank you for just the wonderful people that you've been in my life, and for raising Daniel to be such a great friend, and for just all the things that you've done for me and my family through the years, and I just thank you so much for that. And you've been a blessing to me, and I hope that my family has been a blessing to you. So thanks so much.
Hey Daniel, just wanted to say just how much of an influence you are to me. You're an amazing guy. You have so much compassion for everybody. You care about everybody. I love your passion for God, and just the way you are and everything you do. You influence us all, and just thought I'd let you know that you're a great guy, and we're always here for you.
Daniel has affected me many, many ways. He's helped me spiritually and mentally. He's taught me many things in order to help guide me through some rough times in my life. So he's been a really nice help. Thank you.
Hi, Mrs. Minnie. This is Chad, obviously. I just want to let you know about how your son's influenced my life. I've known him since kindergarten, and he's been my accountability partner for about 2 years now. And he's just been a great influence on me. He always helps just lead me to the Lord. He's talked to me about whatever I need to talk about. And he's just been a great friend, and we share good times together and sad times. And I just wanted to let you know how good Daniel is.
So Daniel has impacted my life through just the way that he treats people that are around him. He can make anyone's day better just by being around. He doesn't even have to say anything. He's just a positive energy. And he's so in tune with his spiritual life and so close to God, and it's just such an inspiration.
Yeah, I just think strength really inspires me, like his strength in God and his faith in God, and just his like way to keep his head up through this hard time and just to truck on through. I think it's amazing, and it shows a lot about him. Hey Broas family, I just wanted to let you know, well actually I hope you're really enjoying these little messages, and I just wanted to let you know how much I've really enjoyed being a student with Daniel. Daniel, in every class that I've had with you, it just seems to be instantly more fun-filled and brighter. And you always seem to have a smile on your face and a warm greeting or encouraging word to say. And you also, it's obvious that you really have a heart for God. And Mr. and Mrs. Broas, thank you so much for raising such a great kid. Bye.
Hi, Daniel and the Broas family. I just wanted to say thank you so much for being a good friend to me, Daniel, and I'm gonna start crying. Okay, you've meant so much to me in my life, and you've like inspired me in countless ways, and I just love all the good times that we've had and just the good laughs, and just thank you so much for everything. And I just love how you're so enthusiastic about things and passionate, and you just really push us to be the same way and strive for excellence, and just thank you so much.
Hey Broas family, Daniel in particular, I want you to know that we love you, and even though I'm next to this handicap sign, Daniel, you are not that kind of special, but you are special to me, a good band member and a good friend, and you have really impacted me and helped me realize that I could do more to serve and more to get into God's Word, and so you guys are an amazing family and have a heavy impact here at the school, even with teachers. So thank you so much. We love you and we're praying for you.
Well, I'd have to probably say that Daniel's probably been, if not the most, one of the most influential persons in my life. Like, ever since kindergarten, I've always been, looking up to him like, you know what, I want to be more like Daniel. Kind of like, for me more as a kid, in all honesty, it wasn't more of a, what would Jesus do? In all honesty, it's more of a, what would Daniel do kind of thing. So, walking around with my WWDD bracelet, but like, I don't know, Daniel's just such a Christ-like influence in my life, and he's a great role model, and his mom is awesome, and I don't know where I'd be today if Daniel wasn't in my life. That's all I have to say.
Daniel has just been like an inspiration to me. He's always so happy, and like when he has so much enthusiasm for God, for everything, like in everything, he just really inspires me to do my best.
Daniel's just really been sort of a good friend for me in my spiritual walk with Christ. Sometimes he'll just come up and be like, "Hey Haley, is there anything I can pray for you about?" And that just really uplifts me because I know that someone's praying for me.
Daniel, I just wanted to say thanks for a ton of stuff. First off, you always just make me laugh. In history, in our Bible class last year, you and Barb just cracked me up. And I remember having a bad day, just next to my locker. You just crack me up, and you bring laughter and you bring joy to my life. You've inspired me in so many different ways. You've inspired me to grow in my faith and to do so much more. So, thanks.
Okay, Daniel, when I think of him, he's just, I think of two things, passion and joy. Probably the most passionate person I know. One vivid image that I have of him is him being up on the stage during chapel and just be the change, this whole thing, and he just really gets me pumped up, and I know everyone else in our grade. He has such a passion for our school, for our class especially, and just for this world. Like, if anyone's going to change the world, it's definitely going to be Daniel Broas, and I know we'll all be there to support him and just follow where he leads us. The other thing, joy. He's just such a joyful person. I really have not seen very many days where he's down on himself or, in everything that he's going through. He just has such joy in the Lord, and that really shows me his true relationship with God, and that's what I strive to have someday with God, and he's really my role model in that. And I just think Mrs. Broas is leaving such a legacy with Daniel, and just everything that she's taught him and everything that she is really shown through him, and what kind of a person he is. So just thank you, Daniel, for everything that you've done for me and that you are going to do for this world.